keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that...
Gavi! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Played back in. Lewandowski. And the shot! It's in!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's heaved it away. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shoots! There it is! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
That has certainly made things... He's having a shot! Yes, it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
And he shoots! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Goulet. Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Casado makes the interception.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Balde. And he was quick to react. Aimed beyond the defence. Back into the middle. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Gavi. Fermin. Gavi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tries it! They've done it! Rash Rashford. Bellingham. Played into space out wide. Danger averted for now. Looking for the run, and it's been played through. He is through here. Howson.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Goulet. Balde. Eric Garcia. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
It's Lewandowski! And he hits the net! And they are right back within touch! What are you thinking about the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And now he has two. Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Well, played right into his path. And he's in on goal. Mbappe! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this.
Substitution in progress.
The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Now there's a chance for a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Robert Lewandowski. Number 3, Balde. Coming on the field, number 29, number 18, Gerard Martin.
Barcelona have 2 further substitution windows available to them after the one they have just used. Nicely aimed pass. Alexander-Arnold. That has ended up in no man's land. Out to the right. And it's played in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Casado. That pass isn't the best.
5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Gavi. Nice looking ball. Fernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! He has done it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So is this the start of a comeback? And we're done. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Unlucky lads.
The end of the
Let's hope
game.
for better luck
Reflections.
next time.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here
Hello,
on a
everybody,
beautiful,
and
clear
welcome to
evening.
today's
The conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Oh, well played, well played. And that was very necessary. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Thuram is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Doué, and that could set him on his way. Mbappe! Goal! France! And France are in front. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And he shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Nico Williams deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's Doué. Mbappe! And the shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Unai Simon, in the context of the game, he must save it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Doué. Now it's Thuram. It's played through for him. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. He won't be happy with that one. Fabian Ruiz. Chance for a shot! It's there! A goal at a really telling moment. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the pass is intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fabian Ruiz. That's a throw. Now the cross. Cleared without hesitation. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Kubasi. Spain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Substitution.
Upamecano with the clearance. Koundé. And that is a little undercooked. No, it's come to nothing. Doué. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Fabian Ruiz.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, easy pickings there. And they've got a throw. Zaire Emery. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
This looks promising. Yamal's cross. Defending of
There
the
will be
desperate
1 minute added
variety.
time.
Right, Doué. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
Brazil
I'm
against
your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Thuram.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's João Pedro. No, that's been intercepted. Koundé. And it's Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Thuram. Thuram stood his ground strongly.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates...
He's going for goal! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Doué. Now this could be a chance. Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Thuram, and that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to get it away. Tries to pass it through, and he's in on goal. Thuram! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's managed to get rid. Oh, terrible pass. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team...
Shot, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he's managed to get free. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he nearly went all the way.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Knocks it into space. He can run onto that. Danilo gets over and intercepts. Gabriel. And there is the half-time whistle. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
There's a sharp little ball here. Now that is a hefty challenge. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. Joe Linton. Well, they've got it again. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Douglas Luiz. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Elise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram. Carlos Augusto. Nicely weighted ball. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 7, Jolinton. Number 5, Bruno Guimaraes. Coming on the field, number 24, Lucas Paqueta.
Now it's
Number
Colomboani.
17,
Can he get it through?
Substitution.
Ball looks a good one. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! And it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
The goal scorer.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Substitutions taking place.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's in a great position here. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Brazil must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's had a shot! It's in! And that should do it!
The goal
Within
scorer
sight of the finish line!
After 90 minutes.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 11, Rafinha.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope...
And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very...